Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Ruthven Towers, an apartment building that was built by the NHT on Ruthven Road. We are currently on Halfway Tree Road and we're going to turn on to Ruthven Road at the stoplight. Okay, so these apartments were built by the National Housing Trust and they became a topic of discussion because of the price at which the apartments were being sold. Now, the apartments were being sold for between $27 and $37 million. Now, the reason why that was creating such a discussion is because the NHT, okay, those are the apartments straight ahead at Brown Building. The NHT gives persons $7.5 million to buy a home. They give them a loan up to the maximum of $7.5 million. If two persons are joining together, they can get more. So the reason why these apartments created such an uproar or a discussion is because of the cost of the apartments. People were saying, why is the NHT building these high-end apartments? They should be building low-income houses that more persons in the trust that contribute to the trust can afford. But nonetheless, they were built. Originally, they were supposed to cost between $16 million and $22 million, but when they were finished, the price was much higher, between $27 and $37 million. Now, all the units have been sold. Everyone has been sold. There was a delay in persons moving in because something wasn't passed on the building, which is kind of surprising because NHT is in the business of building homes. But nonetheless, the persons were not able to move in because something on the building was not up to par. Anyway, the buildings are finished now and persons should be cleared to move in when they're ready. Now, every apartment was sold. Okay, you can see the gate open. Actually, we're going to turn around and drive in and take a look. So the government or the NHT announced that they are going to build more towers. They're going to build phase 2, 3 and 4. So they're going to build 3 more towers. They're going to build 3 more towers in this development. And you can imagine it's going to be the same price range, so let's see what happens. Alright, so this is the actual inside of the parking lot or the building. I'm not sure where they're going to build the other towers because there is no more space in this, unless they're going to tear down an existing building or something. But straight ahead you can see construction going on, but that doesn't look like an apartment building. I don't think that has anything to do with this. I'm not sure exactly where those other towers are going to be built, but it was announced recently this year that they're going to build tower 2, 3 and 4. So you can see it's a very nice building. It's 8 floors, 86 units, and obviously they target high-end customers at the NHT, persons with a weekly salary of $42,000 or more. And to qualify through the NHT for these apartments, you would have to earn a salary of between $5 and $6 million a year. And it's, let's say you go through the NHT and then you get a mortgage from another entity, you're looking at about $149,000 for your mortgage to own one of these. That's just on average what the mortgage would be. So this definitely is not for the average NHT contributor. So that was what created all of this discussion, I should say. Alright, so the Prime Minister announced recently that phase 2 of the Ruthven Towers were to proceed. And it's going to be 234 more units. So it's going to be Tower 2, 3, and 4. So in justifying building them, the NHT said that the 234 units represent less than 1% of all the homes that NHT builds. So they're saying this is not something they would do on a large scale, but for less than 1% of all the homes they build, they'll build these high-end homes. It's a very nice building. What do you guys think of these NHT building these homes? And it wasn't the National Housing Trust, the Office of the Prime Minister. Everybody sat down, looked at this building and decided it was profitable and it made sense for the NHT to build Towers 2, 3, and 4. It just wasn't done by one person. The NHT is a part of the Office of the Prime Minister. It falls under that portfolio. So that's why the Prime Minister is involved and had input or discussion into these apartments. Alright, so we're going to head back out onto Ruthven Road now. Just wanted to give you guys an update about what's going on with the building. But it was announced recently that persons could start moving into the building. And the way the NHT works is you pay, it comes out, it's a statutory deduction that comes out of your salary. You don't have a choice. Once you're working, you have to contribute to the NHT. And then once you contribute to the NHT, you become a member and then you qualify for the mortgage. If you don't use the money you contribute towards a mortgage, you get a refund after a certain amount of years. I must say the NHT is one of the best run government agencies I have come across. When you compare the NHT to the NIS, it's difference are night and day. NHT is well organized, fully computerized. You would think you're dealing with a bank. If you ask me, the service you get from the NHT is even better than that of when you go to like a commercial bank for a mortgage. So I must say it's a well-run organization and they give out mortgages to, they really help a lot of Jamaicans to get their first home. Of course, there are special rules. You have to contribute to the trust. You can only get one benefit. Those kind of things. But it's very, the main benefit is the NHT gives you the mortgage of 7.5 million at a lower interest rate than a commercial bank. So let's say if on the open market you go to a commercial bank, they'll give you an interest rate of, just as an example, I don't know the exact rate, probably 10%. If you go to the NHT interest rate is probably 4%. That's the difference. So it makes a big difference. So we'll keep you guys updated on the additional towers that are going to be built on the Ruthven Towers, Tower 2, 3, and 4, and also keep you updated on anything new on the existing tower. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.